Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome Pom Pom, because today we are here with another episode of New Music Monday. If you're new to this series, I'm going to tell you this is the series where I introduce myself to new artists, ones that have been requested by you guys or ones that have been piquing my interest for a while. And today we are here with MEOW. I am excited to dive into them because I have heard probably a bunch of these songs before, especially one quite a bit, and so I'm excited to actually see this for the first time and experience this for the first time. The reason why I haven't at this point was because one of the members was still under the age of 16, which is my little gap that I have there, because, you know, I'm an adult now. It kind of feels weird, and also, you know, kids, but I am excited to dive into them finally. So I know that they are 5 members. They are under the Black label, which is the subsidiary. I think it's one of the subsidiary for like it's YG's subsidiary, I believe. And we have, let's see here, Swin, Kawon, Anna, Narin, and Ella. I know about Ella Gross, that's what her name is? Ella Mackenzie Gross, yes. Because I do remember people, especially when she debuted, I remember a lot of people talking about her, but I also hear her name quite a bit in the K-pop sphere, so I am excited to actually finally check them out and see what they are all about. So I believe we actually have most of their music videos because they only debuted last week. In fact, was their 1-year anniversary, so I believe that they do not have much out at the moment. At least I think so. Pretty sure. But there might be some more music videos that I have not yet dove into, but I'm getting to a big chunk of them today, let's just say. So we are going to be getting into, let me just check this here. We are going to be watching, yes, we're going to be watching MEOW, Toxic, Hands Up, and Drop Top, all in capital letters. So I'm excited for today. I'm also going to tell you real quick, we're going to watch all of these music videos twice. The second time is captions on in order for me to get everything in my head as best as I can. And yeah, I'm just excited. I think, like I said, I know bits of some of the songs, and I think it's going to be fun. I always really enjoy these episodes because it's just fun to discover new music. So let's start right in, folks, and let's check out what we have for today. So we're starting off with MEOW. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, so let's go into today's video, and we're starting off, of course, with the MEOW music video. So, of course, I checked out the K-profiles right before I got into this, but if there's somebody that I'm like, oh, this person does this, and this person does this really nicely, and you're like, oh, it's actually this member, then please point that out to me, and, of course, point anything out to me that you would like me to know. That is very appreciated. So, I do know a bit of this song, I believe, because it is a little bit, how should I say, it has a reputation, I should say. So I am just mainly here now to see how I think about it, because I always have that thought and that insight and like that feeling that I should experience something before I have an opinion about it. So that's why we're here to dive into it now. So not gonna know many of the members either right now. I do know Ella because she's in the middle, and I feel like I have gotten so used to her face because I've seen it a lot. But yeah, I'm excited. Like I mentioned, we're going to watch this twice, and the second time with captions on. We're going to do that for all of the music videos, and I'm hoping, I haven't checked before, but I'm hoping that the Black label has actually done subtitles for all of the videos. Otherwise, I'll be really mad. But anyway, I'm excited, so let's dive into our first music video. This is their debut from, like I mentioned, almost a little bit over a year ago. Let's go. Yeah, I know that vibe. Alright, girls. Ooh. That person with the fucking pink hair. Now you speak French talking about we. I wouldn't like pull up our fees. Calling kitty, dog, I can't keep up with me. Body roll song, huh? Ooh! Okay, I liking the style so far. They give very, like, model fashion, you know? Like, I can see all of them being models, basically. That's what I see in front of me right now. I like the, like, more, like I said, a little bit more of a body roll song. Like, I'm feeling it, even though I'm sitting in a chair and it's kind of difficult to do it when you're sitting in a chair. I'm slowly doing it as I'm listening to this. Oh, I forgot to say, by the way, pause warning. I do that too. I talk a lot too. So, but you've already probably noticed that. Hi there! She's very cute. Yeah. Woo! Uh-huh. I can do it all night. It look easy, don't it? Ooh. Yeah, there's been a lot of, like, lines in this where I've just gotten that stank face, you know what I mean? If you see me do that stank face, it's not because I'm not liking something, it's because I'm just like, okay. Dollars, yens, and wants, yens, and dollars, comma, comma, comma. Is that what she said? Immediately flexing right out the gate. Uh-huh. I can do it all night, it look easy, don't it? Okay, camera. Oh, beautiful. The voices are here. Oh! They're literally on a big fucking cat. Love that. Listen, if you're gonna make a group that has a name based on a cat, you better have a fucking cat involved, alright? You better. Especially, and also doing this. I love that they have that incorporated in the choreography. Like, that's great. Yes! You see, this is why. Okay, so let's have a little chat real quick before getting into this part. So, I went into this being like, okay, I think I know the chorus because, and we're just gonna speak very plainly and very fairly about this. A lot of people didn't enjoy this song. And I do know where they're coming from because it is very not your typical K-pop song. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a lot that sounds like this, which could be good for some and bad for others. So, I don't really know where I stand at the moment because I definitely do think that I need a little bit more of a punch. And this one is a little bit more of a casual, like, song. And so, that's my thoughts at the moment. However, I did, in the middle of this reaction, remember that, oh, this might actually be in the song. I was thinking we're probably going to get it today, but I wasn't sure when. But this part right here, I love when you have these kind of inclusions, like any type of flute-y kind of thing. Like, I'm obsessed with that. So, I just wish that would have been, if that had been through like the entirety of the song, I would have been here for it 100%. Gorgeous though, like, wow, crazy. Well, that was our first song. Of course, like I mentioned, we're gonna watch this again, so no worries about that. Like I mentioned, I'm a little bit more in the middle on this one right now because there are definitely parts that I enjoy, especially the verses, I would say, hit good for me. I think that having that build up and then having that drop, you know what I mean? It doesn't satisfy me enough to be like, ugh, you know? But I still find a lot of fun in it. Of course, their voices are great. I love the way that they're kind of like they're kind of not, it's not whining. I don't know how to describe it. They're much more like fluid in their voices. They're not really like, the consonants are not really there. You know what I mean? Like everything is kind of melting together and it's a lot more like, it sounds a little bit more seductive in that way, but you know what I mean? Like there's a lot more drag and there's a lot more softness to their voices, which I do like. And then that like last part where that like that flute, pan flute, that vibe comes in, that really like hooks me, you know what I mean? Because I have a tendency, I should say, to fall for stuff like that. So if I would have been in like the previous like choruses, I would have been like, hell yeah. But like I mentioned, if this comes up, I definitely wouldn't be like, I think it's a little bit unfair and rash, and just in general, if you don't like vibe with a song, then that's fine, obviously. But I do find it kind of interesting when people are like, I hate this song. I don't really get it. Because here's the thing. Some things you do have to do, some things you don't. And one of the things you don't have to do is listen to music you don't enjoy. Nobody's forcing you to listen to music, you know? So, but definitely a lot of fun still with this vibe for me, at least. So, let's watch it one more time. Of course, I think there was a lot of English in this song, which makes sense because I believe 2 of the members have lived or were born in the US, and then we also have a member who's from Japan as well. So, you know, I definitely heard a lot of English as well. So, let's dive into this one more time and see what they're singing about. But like I said, I heard that. The camera's crazy though. I feel like I can see like the pores on their face. I love this scene though. I want to see everybody's makeup because like they managed to take like the most like wild people, like the people I want to be friends with, and put them into like one place. Like I see like spikes in hair. So cool. I did hear that. I didn't want to comment on it just in case it was wrong, but now you talking French about we? Now you speak French talking about we? Like I said, so there's so much attitude and sass in the song, and it's so appreciated. Okay. Ooh. Table. We make a meow? Okay. Yeah. Comma. Yeah. It definitely is an earworm.
I'm a mug about her, I can do it all night, it look easy, don't it? Make them all tongue tied, I don't side eye, but you can so you own it.
Yeah, literally talking about side eye.
Easy, don't it? Make them all tongue tied, I don't side eye, but you can so you own it.
And the hairstyles in here. Ugh. Ella's voice. Yes. Table. There you go. Whatever, like, what she's wearing though? Why is that kind of a look? This, I would be involved. I would love it. And adding this like dunka dunka too, like yes, yes please. Hold on. I listen to so much funk, guys. I know I didn't even comment about the Bigfoot, but there's Bigfoot. One more time. Hey. Bop. A little petting the cat. And that's definitely, oh, my wrist. I shouldn't be doing these like choreographies with my fucking like my over agile wrists. I can't remember what it's called, like hyper flexible wrists. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. But cool. Just a little cat move. I love how many like cat-like things they're doing here. I mean, obviously they have the I'm gonna make a meow, you know, but then also all the moves in the choreography and like a lot of the looks too gave me a little bit of that vibe. Like the long ass nails, almost like claws. Sick. But like I mentioned, definitely enjoyed the lyrics though. Very much sass. But for the song itself, like I mentioned, I think it takes a lot for me to skip a song. So I think if I came across this and I listened to it, I would not be like, you know. But also, I definitely don't think I would seek it out. But of course, as always, you know, you still made a song and you still made a music video that is very visually pleasing. So I'm not going to knock that. But now we're going to move on to what we have next. We have Toxic. I don't know what's coming next. I think I know the most about this one. I think Hands Up also I do know a little bit more about. But with Toxic here, I don't think I have any clue of what I'm getting into. So that is very exciting. Whenever I do a New Music Monday and it's actually for real, like new, I don't know what's going on. That is always the most fun. So let's dive into Toxic and see what is up. So once again, yes, thank you. We're going to be watching this twice. So let's dive right in. Toxic.
They will never know the way I feel. Won't give up, but I told you what I need.
So she's the devil?
Together, please.
Oh.
Got a taste so bitter. Come back talking sweet. Reconsider. They call me naive.
Okay.
But I'll find you when you leave. I never
Whoa.
you. Guess we'll never know when it's time to go. Hell is not the same without you. Together we're so toxic,
Ooh!
but your love is something
Oh.
I can't lose.
God, this reminds me of... Oh. This reminds me, this song feels like one of my favorite artists that's outside of, like, the usual sphere of, like, K-pop, T-pop, P-pop that I usually listen to. Do you guys know Maggie Rogers? I think that's what her name is. If I say it wrong, I'm so sorry. But she makes this kind of, like, more soulful, like, mix between R&B and pop music that I fucking love. I need to see what her name is because now I feel really bad that I might have said it wrong. Yes, it is Maggie Rogers. She makes some of my favorite music that I've ever heard. And it gives me this, like, vibe because she has the softer voice and, like, the more, like, stronger yet, like, not so, like stronger but also slower beats. I want to listen to this from, like, the beginning of there. Hold on.
Hell is not the same without you. Together we're so toxic, but your love is
Gives me little, like, Swift vibes too. Taylor Swift.
Do you know you like I do?
Oof. Okay.
Together we're so toxic, but my life is nothing without you.
Woo. Beautiful. Wow.
I feel it too.
I love a sad song in a winter environment.
You got me wrapped around your finger. I just wanna make the story stop. Then again,
Woo.
when you hold me, I know that you're everything I want. So told you I don't like it.
Ooh.
Big fights, baby. No, I should leave you, but I'ma ride or die, baby.
Got a shirt in the pool. Gotcha. Wow. What's that, string? I'm already wrapped in this. We're toxic. Me and this song are toxic right now.
So told you I don't like it how we pick fights, baby. No, I should leave you, but I'ma ride or die, baby. Locked in it, all in it. I should've known, but I never read the signs. Driving with no lights, baby. I've been
Ooh.
blind. Oh,
Damn, we got tears.
guess we'll never know when it's time to go. Heaven's not the same without you. Together we're so toxic.
I think that was a mirror, but I also was, like, convinced for a second that she just, like, smooched a girl. And guys, it's happened once on this channel that I've seen girl kissing. Once. That's it. I need it more often.
Same without you. Together we're so toxic. But
Woo.
your love is something
Ballerinas!
lose. They don't know you like I do. Together
We're all devils now.
toxic, but my life is nothing without you. Yeah, I know you feel it too. Yeah, I know you ain't been no angel. All the times you got my heart in danger. But I'm doing it too, I'm just like you. We go up and down on this roller coaster. Push away when we getting closer. We say it's over, but it's you ain't been no angel. All the times
This song, this, like, music video is so visually pleasing. For real.
I'm doing it too, I'm just like you. We go up and down on this roller coaster. Push away when we getting closer. We say it's over, but it's never.
Oh. Please don't run in the escalator. I love that whenever even if I'm seeing a movie, if I'm watching a music video, anything like that, if somebody does anything, like, dangerous, I'm just like, please don't do that. It's fine. Yeah. That was toxic. Ooh. I was not expecting, like, a, like, hard-hitting breakup song today. But I really enjoyed it. Oof. Now that's what I would listen to. Like, that's that's it. Like, it gives me, like I mentioned, Maggie Rogers. It gives me a little bit of Tay-Tay, Taylor Swift. It gives me, like, the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. Don't ask me. But that kind of vibe, I feel like, was very prevalent there, and I really enjoyed it. Listen, did I or have I watched the movie? No. Have I listened to the soundtrack? Yes, I have. Because it's really good. I like how dreamy this felt. It felt very much like, obviously, everything was a little bit muted. I feel like they had, like, this filter over the camera that made it a little bit more blurry than it usually would be in 4K. All of them really, like, delivered the emotion, I would say. I liked all of them with little devil wings. Like, they're all toxic because they say together we're so toxic. So it's not a one-sided situation on the partner's fault. It is, like, it's a mutual thing. We're mutually toxic together. And that's kind of what I got from when I listened to the song. There was quite a bit of English in here. I think maybe it was all in English, but I'm not entirely sure. That's where we're going to dive into one more time, obviously. But, yeah, I really enjoy this vibe. And the singing. I love when they go, like, up there. Like, together, we're so toxic. I don't think it was that, like, high-pitched, but basically it was that high-pitched. And I love that. Because that, with a mixture of, like, a little bit more of, like, the deeper instrumental. Very, very pleasing. Very pleasing to my ears, I should say. I mean, it looks very nice, of course, but I feel like I don't need to say that. You guys fully understand me, And yeah, I'm, like I said, a little bit upset about the non-girl kissing, but hey, I get it. I understand why. You're missing somebody, and you're like, when you're a kid and you're kissing your own hand, that type of vibe. But I enjoyed it. I definitely did. I think this is more, like, of course, you guys know my usual music taste. Like, I could pull it up. I listen to, like, rock music. I listen to rap music. I listen to a bunch of stuff. And that's, like, the things that I repeat. But there is also, like I mentioned, this genre, which is one of my, like, I've been listening to it for years. When I, like, am in the mood for it, it hits so good. That's definitely going on one of those playlists. But let's watch it one more time with the lyrics so I can understand it a little bit better, because even though it is in English, I need some time to process, like I said in the intro. So let's dive in one more time. This particular, like this little do-do-do-do-do, that reminds me so much of it.
Know the way I feel, won't give up, but I told you what I need. Get yourself together, please. Got a taste so bitter. Come back talking sweet. Reconsider. They call me naive, but I'll find you when you leave.
Oof.
I never read the signs. Drive you in the lights. Baby, I feel mine over you.
Red flags.
Guess we'll never know when it's time to go. Hell is not the same without you.
Ooh.
Together, we're so toxic, but your love is.
So they're devils, obviously, but I didn't catch that line. Hell is not the same without you. So we were in hell together. I guess that's what the relationship was. Like, when you're in a toxic relationship, but to a lot of people, even though they know probably that they're in a toxic relationship, it also feels so good to have somebody. And also, maybe you're not aware of all of the shitty things that are happening. That could be the same thing, too. Like, you can have a relationship and, like, feel like you really love the person, but then also, like, have a bunch of shit happen, like, shitty things happen to you. Like, that's fully something that can be real. So, perhaps so. Oof. Okay, hold on. I need to hear the drop every time.
Oh, hell is not the same without you. Together, we're so toxic, but your love is something I can't do.
Yeah, they're like,
Do you know you like
I can't lose you, but I also know that this is not, healthy. It's not a healthy relationship. Damn. Oof. I love this scene in particular because it's so real. I love this part. Hell yeah, girl. But I feel so relatable because I'm from Sweden, and here it like snows 6 months of the year.
The way you got me wrapped around your finger, I just wanna make the story stop. Then again, when you're home,
Stop.
I know
Oof.
that you're everything I want. So told you I don't like it how we pick fights, baby. No, I should leave you, but I'ma ride or die, baby. Locked in it, all in it. I should've known, but I never read the signs. Driving with no lights, baby, I've been blind.
Oof.
Over you.
The tears.
Guess we'll never know when it's time to go. Heaven's not the same without you. Together we're so toxic.
Oof.
Love is something I can't lose.
The little ballerinas.
They don't know
Love.
you like I do. They don't know you like I do. Together we're so toxic.
Oof.
My life is not.
The black outfits, the wings, and like just the seriousness. They're all so goddamn striking. It's crazy. Can you guys tell I'm gay yet?
But I'm doing it too, I'm just like you. We go up and down on this roller coaster. Push away when we getting closer. We say it's over, but it's you know you ain't been no angel. All the times you got my heart in the danger. But I'm doing it too, I'm just like you. We go up and down on this roller coaster. Push away when we getting closer. We say it's over, but it's never.
It's never over. Circle of life and all that. Circle of toxicity. Yeah. Some people are just prone to it, I would say. And, of course, there's a way to work it out. Like, if you do become aware that, hey, maybe this relationship is not really good for either of us, then there's, of course, a way to work through that and actually try to get yourself out of that situation. But to a lot of people, they have these, like, I guess misconceptions about what love is and what they should expect from somebody who's supposed to be their lover. And because of that, they just they don't see when they're being mistreated because of that. And so even though of course it seems from this song that they're like, I don't even care that it's not good for either of us. Because I need this, I need this so bad, which is so true for so many people. God, the amount of people I've met who are like, oh, yeah, my boyfriend, because it's always a boyfriend, my boyfriend does this and this and this and this. And, I know that I should, feel bad, I should hate him for this, but also I feel like I need him in my life. And you're just like, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to answer that, because those feelings are valid, but also I'm just like, man, I wish I could help you. But I can't. I'm not a licensed therapist yet. But this was really, really good. I really enjoyed it, and it feels very much fitting with my typical music style. So far, this is the favorite. For sure. But we still have 2 more songs to go, obviously. So, next up is... It's Hands Up. So, I talked about it. I think I know the song quite a bit. And I think that out of, title track vibes, I think Toxic might have been a title track too. But out of, the ones that I know for sure are title tracks, which are MEOW and Hands Up, I think this is my favorite. It's going to be my favorite because I think that this kind of is gonna take maybe what I had like some issues about Meow with and change them up a little bit. At least that's what I'm hoping for, because like I said, I've heard bits of this, not a lot, but bits. So let's dive right into this and check it out, and of course watching it twice. Let's go. Hi there. Whoa. This got the speed, this got the like the energy up, and I'm loving that. But do we really enter her eyeball? So sorry, Anna. Oh no, that wasn't Anna. Ella. Hey. Damn, she fucking strong. Whoa. Damn. Hey. Hands up. Yeah, that like I've seen that part. Ooh. I love the trippiness of this. Oh my god, murder. Yeah, so they're basically invincible, unstoppable, undead, like impossible to kill, basically, is what I've gotten so far. Because she got a fucking rock in her head, flying at top speeds, like Mach speeds, and she's fine, so. Be adding the string to this too? Oh yeah. Ooh. Hey. Transition. Hello there? Hey. I love that vibe there. She playing some game against a kid. I hope you win. I love that. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, my voice is still recovering. But like that voice in particular, it feels so like big and strong, and I really like that. Supposed to be a genius. Hey. Damn. Ooh. Oh, that's nasty. I don't know how they managed to take away like most of the instruments from the instrumental and still have it be nasty. I think it's the way that they edited that line in particular. Hold on. Yeah. Ooh! That added vibration? Are you kidding me? Ooh! Damn, this music video. Definitely my favorite so far. Hey. Damn. I guess we didn't flick that rock till it exploded. Came just now. I love those I love music videos where you're just like, oh, I guess they died at the end of it. Like, it's happened a couple times and it's always freaking hilarious. Like, getting struck by asteroids, having something fall on top of them. It's always really freaking fun. Yeah, like I mentioned, I think that this took like everything. I wouldn't say that this song and Meow are similar. I think they're definitely very different from each other. But I think the things that I kind of was missing in Meow was here. Like, don't get me wrong, I think that Meow was like even faster of a tempo. I just think with everything that they managed to load into this instrumental, making it very unique, very interesting to listen to, and the production was crazy, of course. Like, having that, but also the speed of it in some parts, having that dance break section added a lot to it too, and the vocals of this were very nice, felt very heavenly, and the music video was crazy. Like I mentioned, I think it's my favorite so far of today because there's so much like psychedelic and crazy about it, but also super cool. I wonder what game they were playing with that kid, but they definitely destroyed him. Which, like, I'm hoping. If you ever play, like, any game against a child and the child wins, that's crazy. But very cool. And I can't believe we entered into Ella's eye, the first thing that we did in this music video. But really nice. Very much a dance type of song. And you saw that on me quite a bit. I was not able to sit still during that, I think, for obvious reasons. But that was Hands Up. We're going to watch this one more time. I think with Toxic, I really enjoy that song. Hands Up is also really good. I feel like I don't really know if I can pick a favorite out of the two yet. We're going to see after I watch this a second time. But let's dive right in. At the start of it, Woo! Oof. So cool. And that hairstyle is amazing. It seems like they're playing a bunch of like Korean games and stuff that I don't know because again, they're doing like something like that and I don't know how it works. Hey. Beautiful. Hey. Like this whole scene with them like duplicating like that is so like trippy. And I feel like I see like inspiration from a lot of like Middle Eastern and like more non-Korean Asian countries, you know what I mean? Like India too. Like I feel like there's a lot of inspiration from those places, because obviously we've seen a lot of this, which is like part of Hinduism or Buddhism. Again, I say things sometimes and then people correct me, and please correct me if I'm wrong about anything, but I do see a lot of that in here, and it is a very nice touch. It's a very nice touch without it being offensive. And the cat claws at the end there, I see them. I love that she just appears. And again, big love for this part in particular. Like the way that string, whatever that is, comes in. Samadhi. Berlin. Cool. Again, I don't know that game, but it's something. I know. Hey. Hey. Nasty. So cool with the dancers. So cool. And you did. You died. First of all, real quick before I forget it, because I always tend to forget shit, and I don't want to do that today, so I'm just going to do it right now. Samadhi is a Sanskrit term referring to a state of profound absorbed meditation and the goal of spiritual practice in Indian religions like Hinduism and Buddhism. Look at me! Look at me! So it's like how should I put it? Meditation, but it's like more, I don't know, purposeful meditation, I should say. In the Indian religions is a state of meditative consciousness. In many such traditions, the cultivation of samadhi through various meditation methods is essential for the attainment of spiritual liberation. Last of the 8 elements of the Noble Eightfold Path. Yeah, so spiritual, mindful meditation. Cool. It seems like they have, in this music video, obviously, there are more, how should I say, they're like, we're not going to let anyone bring us down, but, we're not going to use any, aggressive or destructive methods to bring them down, We're just going to put our hands up and break the sky open. Put your hands up. Being more, I guess, about being conscious, being mindful, and like, again, we're not, at least in a lot of circumstances, you don't need to use force to get what you want through. There's also ways to counteract that. And I feel like that's a little bit of what I got in this. But like I said, though, huge props, even though it should be, the bar should be like, the bar is in hell right now. But I do love how they incorporated some, like I was talking about, Middle Eastern and maybe I should say like more Western Asia, more of that without it being offensive. Like, I appreciate that. Because, like I said, the bar is in hell. There's so much, like, appropriation and just malicious things that often happen in K-pop. Even in 2025, it still happens. So, I do appreciate it. Even though, again, it should be the bare minimum. But, yeah, that was Hands Up. Really, really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. So, we have one more song left for today, which is crazy because I feel like I just started, but that's always the case with these episodes. We're going to dive into Drop Top. So, do I really understand the meaning of Drop Top? No. But do I hear it all the time in rap music? So I'm just like, yeah, Drop Top. Absolutely. So I'm excited to see what this is going to be about because I really don't know. I don't know based on the title. But, we're going to dive into it right about now. So, let's check out our last music video for now. I do believe they might have more after this, but if this is all of them, then, like, I've slept through all of them. But I'm gonna check before we end off this video, I should say. But let's dive into Drop Top, our last music video for today. Let's go. Cat! Warning for cats. Cat passing. Passage, I should say. Oh! Ooh. Okay. Toxic vibes. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be stunning too. Ooh. Ooh! Pink hair? We got somebody with pink hair? I feel like this would mostly like neutral hair colors, like browns and black. So, cool. Oof. Oof. Princess Crown? Okay. Rock inspo. I was like, oh, she sounded like high up building, cool. No, she's literally on like one of those like crane things. That's really, really spooky. Okay, not what I was expecting for a song called Drop Top, but hey, we love surprises. We love surprises on the channel. Oof. I love the energy though. This is intense.
What's up, tell the roof down, tell the sunrise,
So cool.
you got it
Wow.
right. Drop top, feel the raindrop.
Oh my gosh, she's flying.
They say, oh my God, what's up,
I was like, okay, this is a fairly, like, you know, most of these music videos have been pretty, like, grounded. Oh, I shouldn't say that because we literally just saw Hands Up, and that was very magical in some ways. But I was like, okay, most of these have been, like, pretty grounded, I would say. And now we have them flying.
what's up, tell the roof down, tell the sunrise, 저기 별을 향해 ride. Drop top, feel
Bye,
the
girl.
raindrop. In the rearview, they
Have a good
say,
flight.
oh my God, what's up, tell the roof down, tell
Woo.
the sunrise, 저기 별을 향해 ride.
Uh.
I wanna take you for a ride.
Sorry, these fucking outfits. I'm obsessed. Give me them right now. Put them on my body. I know that each outfit's probably like 10,000 US dollars, but still.
Wanna take you for
Especially her with the pink hair. Like, these stockings, the micro skirt, so cute.
a ride.
But all of them are amazing.
이 세상 위로 매 순간 속 just live your
Cat vibes.
life. 두려움은
Kitties!
drop top, feel the raindrop. In the rearview, they say, oh my God, what's up, tell the roof down, till the sunrise, 저기 별을 향해 ride. Drop top, feel the raindrop. In the rearview, they say, oh my God, what's up, tell the roof down, till
Ooh,
the sunrise, 저기 별을 향해 ride.
pretty. That's it. Chop chop. The first EP album. My eyes wide open. Sweet, sweet. So this was like 4 months ago, I believe. And I don't think there's been anything since, but hey, if there has, might get to that in the future. Well, of course, we're going to watch it one more time, so don't click off just yet. But like I mentioned in the middle of that, not what I was expecting a song called Drop Top to sound like. However, I did enjoy it. I got the teen movie, like, some angst, but not really, but the teen movie pop rock kind of song, you know, like something that'd be in, like, Camp Rock. I don't know why Camp Rock was my third stop, but, you know, like, that type of vibe of, like, we're young, we're, you know, we're excited, we're ready to live life, you know, like, that's what it's giving me, and I did enjoy it, you know. I am somebody, like I mentioned earlier, who likes, like, rock music, and so I'm just like, all right, you know. Let me see here. Drop Top. Oh, and MEOW song came up. Sweet. Oh yeah, a convertible car, the roof of which can be folded down to form an open top vehicle. Yeah, so it's a drop top, literally, because you drop the top of it. I think because we don't translate it that, and we mostly call it a convertible, and so that's why. But I think a convertible is a specific type of car, I think. But yeah, that's what we usually call it, so I always get confused. But yeah, because that's what they were talking about, obviously, rear view mirror. I believed it was something about a car, but just needed to make sure, because here, if I know I can't look it up, I'm going to look it up, because I usually do have my phone next to me while I'm filming. But I did enjoy that vibe. I thought it was nice. Definitely, like, a little bit less, like, my vibe, even though I do enjoy music, like, rock music, like I mentioned. But it was still a lot of fun. And I do love that pink hair on her. It looks really nice. I love unnatural hair colors. I do. And I wish soon enough to be able to dye my own hair, because I love it. But let's dive into it one more time with the lyrics. This one had a lot more Korean in it, so we're going to see what they were singing about. So let's dive right in. Again, I love that little cat, like, warning for cat passage, I would assume it is. And this intro being like we're catching them red-handed.
We are young, heart of gold. 불어난
Cat.
지금도 내리면 날 깎아질 yesterday.
Ooh.
불타오르는 느낌표 the rush.
Ooh.
한참 갈 길이 멀다고, but they keep falling like dominoes. So shut up. 저 하늘을 열어봐.
Sky.
You feel the noise we shout. 그 빛에 이른 눈을 감아줘.
Oof.
거침없게 꽉 밟아두었다. 더 높이 외쳐 in the name of love.
Let's go.
Drop top, drop top, feel the raindrop.
Hey.
Feel the review, they sing, oh my God. What's up, take the roof down. Till the sunrise, 저기 별이 향해 rise. Drop top,
Hey.
drop top, feel the raindrop. In the review, they sing, oh my God. What's up, take the roof down. Till the sunrise, 저기 별이 향해 rise. 먼저 없는
Yeah.
척이 내 멋대로 been rocking with too fast. 내 칼길이 time with my girls, so bring no limit. Fire it
Hey.
up, 타올라. Nobody but us, 올라가. They gon' watch.
Yeah, it just feels like kind of a metaphor for life. Being like, you know, we're in our drop top, looking out through our mirror, like kind of a reference or a metaphor to the journey of life. Maybe the journey of their careers, you know, just like continuing on continuing forward on the path, and at the same time staying true to you, you know? I like it.
Run it, 나가는 너와 나. I'm a rock, gunshot, 멀리 뛰어. Oh my God, in my rearview mirror.
I love that fit that she has on.
땅을 벗어나, turn to be fly, hands to the sky like. Can you feel the noise we shout? 빛을 잃은 눈을 감아줘. 거침없게
The voices are strong here.
더 높이 외쳐 in the name of love. Drop top, feel the raindrop. In the rearview, they sing, oh my God. What's up, tear the roof down. Till the sunrise, 저기 별을 향해 rise.
Hey.
Drop top, feel the raindrop. In the rearview, they
And they fly
sing,
in.
oh God. What's up, tear the roof down. Till the sunrise, 저기 별을 향해 rise.
Oof.
I wanna take you for a ride. 이 세상 위로 매 순간 속 just live your life.
I've been waiting for like some not to reference, but I've been waiting for some cat's eyes to show up, but they haven't. But that's the closest I've got so far.
속 just live your
The green eyes there.
life. 두려움은 잊고
I love the kitties, even though they look really angry. I love the kitties.
Drop top, feel the raindrop.
Hey.
In the rearview, they sing, oh my God. What's up, tear the roof down. Till the sunrise, 저기 별이 향해 rise. Drop top, feel the raindrop. In the rearview, they sing, oh my God.
We did have a party at the end of this, and I love that.
Till the sunrise, 저기 별이 향해 rise.
That final shot is beautiful. Listen, you can't go wrong with just a skyline. That'll always hit hard. Like, no matter if it is the first time or the 50,000th time that you do it, it's always going to be good because the sky's beautiful. I know. What deep thoughts with Hannah here today. The sky is beautiful. But it's true. It's true, you know? So, that was all of the music videos that we have for this MEOW music video, new music Monday episode. Sorry about that. I forget my own title sometimes. So, I would say from the songs that we listened to today, it's definitely between Toxic and Hands Up. I would say that because they're so different in genre, I don't think I can really pick a favorite, and I'm sorry about that. Like, I try my best always to be like, this is what I really enjoyed, so if you guys want to recommend things to me, you know what I will really enjoy and stuff like that. But now I'm just like, I don't know what to choose because, again, they feel very different. They have very different colors from each other and very different inspirations and all that, so it's difficult. But I really enjoyed both of those as well, and don't get me wrong, of course, there's some some great parts about both Meow and Drop Top, but you know, that's what I really tend to go for. So that was this episode of New Music Monday. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any artists you would like to recommend, let me know down in the comments below. I have recently done my first ever episode on a solo artist as well, so if you're like this soloist I would love for you to get to, then of course drop it in the comments too. But I enjoy this one, and I'm excited to see what you guys want to see next. On not next week, of course, but the week after that, because I do it bi-weekly, so look forward to it. But anyway, I think I need to go eat now because I've gotten really hungry over the last, 10 minutes. So I need to get something in my stomach, or else it's going to be really, really difficult for you to watch this video because you're going to hear my stomach every 5 minutes. So I enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too. So let's go into the outro and I'll finish off this video. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and thank you for playing Jory with me. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Of course, if you have anything else you'd like to request from Meow, please leave it down in the comments. Or any other artist for that matter, please leave it down in the comments too. I did forget to mention that I have my little cats on the moon earrings in my ears right now because I don't know, it just managed to make sense this morning. I put them on and I was like, oh right, I'm doing Meow. So perfect. But I really enjoyed this and I hope you did as well. So look forward to next week. This is the last video that I'm filming this week, at least I believe so, unless I'm going to be doing some extra stuff because I do still have a bunch of music videos that have not been done for this week, so that might happen. But this is officially from my schedule the last thing that I'm filming, which is kind of crazy because hey, I feel like I just started. If that makes sense. But I enjoyed this a lot. I hope you guys did as well. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. I do early access to videos, so if you saw it over on Patreon, you saw it a day earlier, and that is fun. But I also have K-drama and variety reactions, so check that out if you are curious. Like this video if you like it, and if you have any requests, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I get to it one day. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!